right, everybody, hello and welcome back to this Road to Glory series here on the Blue Valley Sports channel, playing out of the park baseball. As you can see from our little manager area, I actually switched teams, and I played a full season that I didn't bring you guys in for, just because I'm still trying to figure out what the pacing of this is going to look like. So I'll go ahead and show you real quick. I think I can see the results somewhere here. I guess it would be under standings. You can see we finished in third. 66 and 72 is not a very good record. But as we know, at this level, you're kind of at the whims of the general manager. You don't get to choose the teams or the players that are going to be on your team. By the way, I customized this team, the Charleston Battery here. They were Honolulu, and there's this team I didn't fix yet, but this is another relocated team. So I don't know why a Jacksonville team put a minor league team in Columbus. I'm assuming Ohio. I guess it could be Columbus, Georgia, which would be fine for the Southern League. Anyways, I'm not going to fix that right now because we have business to attend to. We are going to, I think, move on. Now, the immediate thing you might think, oh my goodness, you can go be a GM and manager for a major league team. And like this Austin Diamond Dogs, which I assume is probably the Oakland A's. Oh no, NL East. It's the Marlins. The Marlins moved to Austin. Anyways, you might think, okay, boy, that's great. But if you go to front office and you click on owner, patience is demanding, fiscal personality is economizer, involvement is normal, and priority is balanced. So that's not too bad. But the expectation to achieve a winning record with the person being demanding, that's a little bit concerning when my reputation isn't amazing yet. So I think what we're going to do is actually just take the one step up to AAA. And in the case of AAA, you don't get to choose based on, the owner doesn't really matter quite as much. So it's more what we know about the strength of these different minor league systems. I don't remember who Salt Lake is. That's the Angels, so we would be moving up within the same structure. That would be the best paying job if we want to pay attention to the fake money here. We could actually make a lateral move to the Frisco Rough Riders or the Hartford Yard Goats and make more money there. Wow, the Vancouver Canadians would be $400,000. But I think what we'll do here is probably go to El Paso. Looks like a tough division there, but I think San Diego would be a good organization to join. So I think we'll try that. All right. So we're going to start recognizing some of the players. Like, here's Julio Teheran. I think it's Tehran. You're supposed to say it like that. Anyways. There should be a handful of names that we recognize. So it's still September. We're just going to go ahead and simulate ahead through all of this. we're going to get a lot of player transaction news here that's a little bit on the frustrating side, but I don't really care about all of that until we get to our own regular season starting, and then we can make all those decisions. But it won't let me jump that far. It just keeps interrupting the simulation. Um, I wish that there was a way to jump further ahead. Even if you select this, I mean, it's 3 days, so it's going to still give me information along the way. I only have major news enabled, but it still tells me every time it changes players. I don't know why it stopped there. There's absolutely no reason to stop there. But the question that I have for this point, and maybe you guys can leave a comment or something, and I can use the feedback when I record again. But presumably we stay here for a year, maybe 2, and then we should have several opportunities at the MLB level. So do we want to start shaping our philosophy of how we want to run a team at this point? In other words, like a certain type of pitcher for starter. Like what I've been doing is I've been putting players in I've been promoted. Okay, I didn't see that coming. Um, hmm. Well, if I would have known that was going to happen, I would have chosen maybe a different team, or I would have been more careful about the owner is demanding. He's generous. His priority is winning. He wants to reach, the expectation is to reach the playoffs. Improve your record in extra inning games. That seems like an odd thing to focus on. All right, well, I guess we have a whole different situation now. We'll put the 40 man here. El Paso, where I thought it was going to be. San Antonio, Fort Wayne, Lake Elsinore. And we've got an ACL and a DSL team. Let's check out our arbitration situation. I don't think he's worth keeping around. Dylan Coleman. .262 ERA is not too shabby. A .4 WHIP at $1 million. Probably all right. This guy's not amazing, but again, 2 million. We have to be careful with our cash so that we have money to purchase people we really genuinely want. What's this guy have? He's a 2-star player. This guy we want to keep around. Jake Cronenworth, yeah, definitely want to keep him. Luke Voigt, no thank you. Trent Grisham, 216. Is he like a really good defender? That is the definition of a really good defender. Pretty tough to give up a player like that. Well, let me look around and see what else we have. Adam Engel, no thank you. Okay, pending free agents. None of these guys justify the 18, right? Even Nick Martinez. See, I just don't understand. Always says snacks in his locker. Nice. I just don't understand this caliber of player. Like, I would love to have had the chance to sign Colton Wong to stick around. But, I mean, he's essentially like the description of league average at this point. A little bit of versatility because he could play outfield as well as infield, but none of these guys justify the 18 million, so we just move on. David Peralta's 37. Blake Snell, on the other hand, will it let me offer a contract extension? I don't want to extend him that long. Can I just do like a 2-year? I almost prefer being the being the minor league manager. Oh my gosh. Oh, we have Juan Soto and Xander Bogaerts for like ever. So we're gonna lose Blake Snell. There's nothing we can do about it. Could we unload Michael Walker's contract? I guess it's worth trying. We'll take a prospect package. No one's going to bite on that. What if I retain 75%? Yeah. Well, okay, these are deals that apparently were done before I signed on. Hopefully they put in a deal for Blake Snell. Gosh. Well, this is already not going how I thought it was going to go for you guys' sake. Nice I'm getting these achievements. San Diego trades for what? Somebody's... Am I the GM or not? That's not the thing I wanted to do. I want to go here and see. Gosh, I wish I could re-sign him. That's gonna stink losing him. Generally what I try to do is, if it will let me, if they're even a little bit, Henry, I forgot about him. If it'll let me offer a minor league extension, I generally do. I mean, unless their stats are like bad. Like this guy, he would be great to keep around. But if it won't let me, then I just assume there's a reason. Jacob Stallings, wasn't he with Pittsburgh for a while? Tapia, Tucker, Jansen, Witt. He's 34 years old. But appreciate a 1.1 WAR. Got to keep some catchers around, even if their stats aren't amazing. Just, you always need catchers. You can never have too many catchers or relievers. If you have an opportunity to keep them, do it. Especially if they haven't gotten a shot. Like these two guys, they're getting shelled. So I'm not as excited to keep them around. This guy, 31 in single, excuse me, 31 in single A. That's probably not going to pan out for him. That guy's 31 in single A. Didn't even see the field at a half star. Maybe I shouldn't have extended him. Oh well, you never know. Can always cut him later. Generally not super expensive. Keep these catchers around. Okay. He's only a half star, but he went 5-0 with a 2.13 ERA, a 1.11 WHIP, over a 13K per nine. So, I like that. Got good movement. Control's not great. But this guy, similarly good stats, but probably just leave him be. Okay. So I guess we see what happens with arbitration and our team. All right. Now should be free agency. Now we can take a look at what are we working with here? What staff, bullpen. So Joe Musgrove, Luis Castillo, Yu Darvish, Bailey Falter, and Adrian Morejon, probably. He had a 176. He was in the bullpen last year, it looks like. So Josh Hader is an elite closer. Connor Brogdon is injured. Scott Cobos, they just traded for 194 at the Cubbies. I like the stuff in the movement. I do not like that control. Dylan Coleman, nice. Robert Suarez, 3.15 ERA. I guess he's kind of a specialist type. Another injured guy. No. Decent. Michael Wacha's 33. Tom Cosgrove. Why is he here? What? I don't get that. This guy will be sent down. Jay Groom might see some time. Jose Castillo could see some play. All right. And then lineup wise, I'm just cheating with this while I get a sense of who's on the team. I'll do my own setup. Okay, Connor Joe with the massive OPS, but he's probably not going to stick around. Okay, so we have Christian Pache. Since we lost Trent Grisham, I thought interesting. Maybe we couldn't keep him because of our contract issues? I don't know. So, Greg Allen is an elite outfield defender. I don't know why we have him DHing. I will not do that. But Jake Cronenworth, probably our second baseman, maybe first base. Tatis. Isn't he a shortstop in real life? Yeah, I think we probably have him play. He's got a torn meniscus. How long is that? Oh, 1 week. Okay. He'll probably be our short. Oh, that's right. They have Xander Bogaerts. Okay. Interesting. Juan Soto, obviously elite player. Left field, we'll keep him there. Manny Machado. Not a lot of choices to be made with this team. It's a very, very good team. Luis Campusano, very good. And Christian Pache is an elite defender that we would want to have there. Okay. So Connor Joe, Juan Graterol is our backup catcher. Jacob Marcy is a good fill-in outfielder. Look at this hit profile. Great eye, decent contact. I could definitely get along with a guy like this. But it looks like he can be sent down because he's young. So we may do that. And then Enrique Bradfield, another very, very good defender. Very good. Wow. So this is what it's like to build a team when you have money. I never do, but this is very good. So we need to make sure that our future is protected. So do we have any massive stars down here? Why does it default to that? Okay. I doubt there would be anybody on these teams that are elite players. Nobody there with a potential over 2.5 stars. Okay, like these guys, they're not susceptible to the Rule 5, so we're okay. Take a look at the international complex real quick. All right, I'm not going to mess with that right this minute. Yeah, we'll leave you on Lake Elsinore, but I want to make sure that players like, oh gosh, he looks promising. He had 280 last year, 2.7 wins above replacement, 18 home runs. But it seems like he's playing above his pay grade here. It's good defense. Not phenomenal defense, though. Got this Stephen Okert. What is that? He has plus fastball slider combo. So he played in Miami and then San Diego with a .89 whip. Shorts, small sample size, but he could definitely be a bullpen guy. So maybe we go ahead and hold on to him. We don't want to lose him in the Rule 5. Jansen with I don't think he's worth protecting. These other guys, if we lose them, we lose them. We'll just have to replace. Down here, nobody's gonna claim a 2-star catcher, so I'm not worried about that. What's this guy look like? Terso Ornelas. Perfectionist. He's real balanced hit tool. Not amazing in the field. Seems like a career minor leaguer to me. Alright. And then here at high A, Fernando Sanchez. Very good stuff. 1.6 WAR. I'm not crazy about the 1.3 whip at that level. I'd like to see him be. See, he made it up Double A, kind of hit a bump in the road there. He got hit, and they sent him back down. They sent him way down, though, which I don't know that I would have done that. So, high A is probably fine for him for now. Do I protect him is the question. And I think because of he's really good stuff, he's worth keeping around. This is an interesting guy. Our scout likes his movement a little bit better than OSA. But he was up in AAA just 2 years ago. He's durable. In AAA, he had 61 innings pitched. So he was getting hit a little bit. But then they brought him back down to high A. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think anybody's going to go after a half-star player like that. I just happened to notice the 60 movement there. Those kinds of things catch my eye, you know. What if he could be somebody? Here's another one. Like, I might protect this guy. Why is he down here? He could be playing in AAA. I think. Matter of fact, I'm going to move him up there. Give him a chance to earn his keep, you know? Alright, we've got some guys down here that you might be a little bit excited to see play a little higher up. Maybe try this guy up a level. But I'm okay. I mean, look. It's like an embarrassment of riches compared to some of my other playthroughs. I think I'm going to pull him up to high A also. Alright, so I don't think there's anybody else here that we need to protect. And I don't know that there's anything specifically we're looking for. Why did we get Cedric Mullins? And why are they acquiring players? If I'm the GM, then let me GM. I bet it's the assistant. Michael Brantley. Don't want Michael Brantley either. I guess we can. Nope, that's the wrong one. So, do we just fire this guy? I don't know. Who'd they replace me with? Travis Gulick. Interesting. How about staff? Content or good here? I'm the new guy, right? So this is a good organization. That's tough though. Going up against the Dodgers is gonna be tough. Well, I don't really know what to do with the video because I was hoping to have another year of rising through the ranks. I didn't intend to get to the major leagues in our second. Why am I getting achievements for this stuff? That's so weird. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? What? I gotta figure out what's going on here. Is it under manager options? Drafting. Okay, here we go. Yeah, transactions. Initiate and react to trades. It's me. I'll handle this. I'll handle that. I guess I can leave that. I don't see anything here that says other people can make trades on my behalf. Like when I first started, they're like signing players. I don't want. That's weird. Steamrollers. Oh, Indianapolis. Jacksonville Mud Hens. That's such a terrible branding. Austin in the NL East. So I guess that's expansion. One in the AL East, one in the NL Central. And then that's the Marlins move. This is the first save I've seen that the A's didn't move yet. All right. I think what I'll do is go ahead and end this video here, and I'll bring you guys back maybe mid-season once we see how things are going with this team. I mean, I could bring you along for this setup, but you can see this is pretty foregone conclusion who's going to play. They've got a pretty stacked existing roster. I don't plan to make any big moves. Maybe whatever AI is happening in the background will, but I don't plan to. See you in the next one. Bye for now.